If half the country is off limits to you before you even start, no wonder a lot of people are complaining about their dating prospects today. I think that cancel culture and just generally our political polarization actually does play a pretty major role in dating today in a way that we haven't really seen through to its entirety. I mean, we know that people are dating less and having less sex and partnering up and coupling much less. And I think that part of what's driving it is the fact that people are so intolerant of potentially having a relationship with someone with different views. And we know that only 50% of men and roughly a third of women are open to dating someone with different politics. And we have dating apps where you can put your political orientation on and filter only for people with whom you agree. If the masterminds of Bumble are watching this video, get rid of that. I think that's a really reductive way to filter people. It's probably second only to filtering for I'm only gonna date men 6 foot and above.
As a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative.
Part of that is just how bipolar our system is right now, where it's kind of right and left or red or blue, and there's not a lot of nuance in between. But I think in terms of actually coupling up and starting relationships and stuff, if half the country is off limits to you before you even start, no wonder a lot of people are complaining about their dating prospects today. And I think that's only going to get worse because now we know that girls are getting more liberal in high school age demographics and boys are getting more conservative. I remember growing up, and I'm sure that most Americans do, tons of my friends who had parents who were on different sides of the political aisle, but they could still come together at the dinner table. And a lot of those kids grew up with different viewpoints that they were able to pick and choose from rather than just a kind of one way or the highway sort of upbringing. And so unless we figure out how to bridge that divide and potentially reach across the aisle, even with our friendships or with our romantic relationships, we're going to continue, I think, to have disruptions in the dating world.